thing. But it looks like Dave is going to be back this year?
I would say so.
Okay.
I mean, okay, every year there is always this rumor, and last year especially, they were like, they got to Omaha, it ended in heartbreak fashion. You know, oh, the teams cried. This is just the closest Dave was ever going to. No, it wasn't. But they're like, oh, this is it. This Dave's not going to get any closer than that. No. Okay, calm down. But the rumors of him retiring got started.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, I think that was because, and we've talked about this, we've talked about Tony V and my prediction.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's there's because there was some chat that Tony V could take over. And hey, would you be okay with you retiring and Tony V taking over? And Dave's like, yeah, that's fine. I'd love to give it to, one of the guys that was in my system, that the coaching tree of Dave Van Horn, right? Like, get to have that go to somebody that I care about. Yeah, I'd be okay with that. So I think that maybe that's why the rumors were loud, because that could have happened. Well, Tony V, not with Tennessee anymore, coaching with the Giants. And so I think that talk died down because it's like, well, he's only been there, it hasn't even been a full season with him over there. Maybe you let him get his feet wet over there, do the MLB thing, and then come back to Arkansas. And
So
take
basically,
over
you
for
were 1 year
TVH.
early.
Yeah.
So we were 1 year early. We were 1 year early on that. We were just a little bit early.
Man.
But now I think Dave's going, okay, I know what I need to do. I know I understand this. They've gotten more financial backing, apparently, because last year there was some talk that he didn't know how much money he had, right? That he was going, hey, Hunter, how much money do I have? And he would, let me get back to you. And it wasn't clear. So they lost out on some guys. Now it doesn't look like they're losing out on anybody. So it looks like they have that clear cut, hey, this is how much money you have. Go out and start doing it. Or they got that out from outside funding, people hearing that they didn't have enough money last year and going, no, we're going to make sure Dave is set up with what he needs. Yeah, I mean, you have the number one portal class right now in those rankings. So he's doing pretty good. And I like who they picked up. And the big thing he said he needed was depth. I need depth. I need pitching depth. I need arms. I need good depth. And that's what they're going out and doing. I'd like to see them add bit more arms, bit more. I still think they need more, but I think he's had a good start, and clearly they've added some serious weaponry. It's just, what can Dave do with them? And I think Dave does not want to give this thing up. He does not want to go quietly into the night until he at least gets back to Omaha, at least gets back to the finals, and they have a fighting chance at a national championship. If he doesn't win it, I mean, he may not. He may not. But still will go down as one of the greatest college baseball coaches of all time.
I know Arkansas right now has the number one transfer portal class, but there's a team a little bit to the south that I worry about. And it seems like, the portal king over there, Jay Johnson, woke up one morning after Hoover angry.
Yeah.
And he wants to go he's going on a rampage right now. And we are sitting here. We haven't even crowned a national champion in 2026. I would be shocked if LSU was not the betting favorite heading into next season. I mean, does that roster not scare you right now, seeing all of those guys coming back? Stephen Milam's like, I don't want to go out just yet. And then they just add the number one player in the class.
Yeah, it scares me a little bit, Patrick, but then it goes to show why it could be beneficial, right? Mm-hmm. Why it can be beneficial to not be playing in the tournament, to not be going, that. Yeah. I'm just saying, because Jay Johnson, he wasn't, he obviously wanted to be, he wanted to play and continue their season, but Dave's tearing it up in the portal, and they got out in the regionals, right? They got knocked out quick. You're looking at what LSU's doing, right? They're tearing it up in the portal, and they didn't make it.
Yep.
So he's had extra time. It does speak to the whole age-old argument of, If you don't make it, well, guess what? You have more time to recruit.
Yeah.
And you're getting a leg up on everybody else. It's the same thing with basketball. And there are coaches that talk about it over there as well, where it's like, man, some of these coaches have already had a leg up because they've gotten out in the round of 32, right? And they're having extra time to go, hey, let's get our ducks in a row. Let's start recruiting. And some of the coaches that have gone to the Final Four are going, man, we still need this, and this.
Does it not feel like, in a way, this is like the draft system where you have a better opportunity to be better for the future, like tanking? Yeah, you miss, the NCAA tournament. You get a head start on some of the best guys in the class. That's your quote-unquote #1 overall pick. Whereas if you win the national championship, you run the risk of being too focused on baseball.
I do see it. I do see it. And I'm sorry to say that. I do see that being a thing only because we're seeing it right now with baseball. We're just seeing it right now with what LSU and what Arkansas is doing, and you're seeing that extra time pay off for them. I'm not saying it won't pay off for the other guys. I'm not. I'm just saying a team like Oklahoma and UNC right now, I can guarantee you, yes, they're always focused on recruiting. Those coaches are always texting guys, making sure they're doing what they need to do. But they're also focused on winning a national championship. You can't tell me they're 100% focused on recruiting like Dave Van Horn and Jay Johnson are right now.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah. And it should be really interesting because, who spent the most money in the NIL just last year? LSU. Would they have account for it? Not much. So
not much.
It's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee.
Could you imagine? Let's just pose this scenario. Could you imagine LSU misses the college football playoff? I don't know what in the world's happening with Will Wade and him getting, former professional players.
Oh, man.
LSU, I don't have anything against Kim Mulkey. And then the LSU baseball team misses regionals again.
Yeah.
Like, LSU might be the most laughed at program, like, in the country next year.
If all of those things happen,
Baton
with how
Rouge.
much money they are spending,
I would not want to be near Baton Rouge.
they may burn down
It would
Baton
be
Rouge.
so bad.
Well, the Knicks just burned down New York City. All the Knicks fans.
I understand, but they may burn down Baton Rouge. They may have to redo the song. It's not calling Baton Rouge. It's burning down Baton Rouge. We are not allowing those sports to all fail. There's got to be at least one. And I know they want it to be football. They're putting those baskets in the Lane Kiffin train.
They are.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't want to be around that area of the country if all of those sports do not do well.
I love it. And we love you as well. And thank you for being early. That might be the best crystal ball prediction ever. Dave Van Horn, you had it a year before it's actually going to happen. Maybe they make a run next year. Maybe it's Tony V coming in after that.
We'll have to clip this for next year.
Yeah.
Clip it right now. I'm looking in the camera. Tony V will take over after Dave Van Horn decides to retire. I can't tell you when Dave will decide to retire. That's up to him. But Tony V is going to be next in line. Book it right now. Prediction.
What I think this time next year, Dave Van Horn holding up a national championship. Tony Vitello, very next week, named the head coach at Arkansas. I can see it. We can see it.
It would be a great way to go out. It would be a great way to go out and keep the momentum of the program. I'm just saying.
We love you. We love it. And we love you. Thanks so much, Courtney, for joining us.